Scorpio, welcome to your mid-November through mid-December love and relationship reading. I'm Psychic Medium Eric, bringing you your love and relationship reading for Scorpios for mid-November through mid-December. Like always, I will be doing a singles reading and a couples reading. I want to thank my old and new subscribers for subscribing to my videos. It's been a joy and pleasure bringing it to you. You guys have been great. It's been a great ride. Like I said, I can't express my gratitude to you guys. You've really helped me. Really, you guys have been great, and I can't express my thanks enough for you guys. So I'm always gonna put out readings for you and try something different. I'm gonna be using some new spreads. I'm gonna be using some new cards too. The Love Tarot, basically specializing in love. So I thought that was pretty cool too when I picked up those cards. So it'd be special for this. And anyway, I'll be using both traditional and this cards too. So alright, if you'd like a personal reading, you can check my description box and you got all the information you need for a personal reading. Okay, Scorpios. Alright, singles, we're going to start with you first. And your overall energy is the Judgment in reverse. What that tells me is it's time to release everything it's time to release blame, time to release everything that's gone wrong with relationships. If you're a Scorpio and you're single, it's time to release anything that's gone wrong with relationships. It's time to release it. It's a perfect time to release it. Purge yourself of it. You don't need it no more. Even if things have gone wrong and it wasn't your fault, just release any blame. And you know what? Release anything that could be hurtful from the past that may have hurt you. You know what, Scorpios? It's time to, single Scorpios out there, it's time to release it. Alright, so release anything from the past that you need to get rid of. Alright, for you Scorpios, especially if you're hanging on to bad relationships or wondering why they went wrong, you know what? Release it. You don't need it anymore because you got new stuff coming in. Right now, this is where you find yourself at the High Priestess. You're looking inward right now. Some of you might even be seeking counsel about relationships. You're definitely, for you singles, you're definitely soul searching and you're looking forward to next year. And you're looking into next year for love and relationships. But right now, you're kind of singles out there. You're going inward. You're looking inside to see what you really want in a relationship. And what you want in a relationship, you want your partner to be temperance, the balance. You want somebody to balance you out and vice versa. You want a fair and balanced partnership, especially if you've been in a relationship that wasn't fair and balanced or is very off balance. You want someone who's very balanced and who can balance you out, a very good mix there. That's what you're looking for in a relationship. Here's what you're not looking for in a relationship, the lovers. What that tells me is you guys want committed relationships. You don't want these non-committed relationships anymore. You guys want to, some of you want to settle down. Some of you want commitment. You don't want the non-committal relationship. Some of you don't want a non-committal relationship right now. You really, like I said, some of you just want someone to commit to you. That's what so you want somebody to commit to you right now. You want a committed relationship. You're not interested in the non-committal people who won't commit to a relationship. You're not interested in that anymore. You want someone who commit to you and for you and who could help you find that balance. That's what you singles are looking for. And the energy at your disposal right now is the sun. So now you've got great energy to really manifest what you want and who you want to date. All right, so that's why some of you are seeking inward, to get a clear picture of who you want and what you want of a relationship and what you want as a partner who you can find balance with and who can balance you out. And you're looking for committed relationships. You're not interested in these non-committal people anymore. You don't want it and you don't need it. It doesn't help you and it doesn't balance you. What you have coming up for you is the World. What that tells me is you're about ready to embark on a new cycle, new relationships, new friends, a whole bunch of new stuff coming in for you guys. And I took a few clarity cards out too for you guys. I also got the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and believe it or not, the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you might have an earth sign coming in for you, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And what that tells me is this person coming in for you are exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for someone who's grounded, someone who's family-oriented, someone who's good with materialistic but also emotional, someone who's incredibly loyal and incredibly committed, because the earth signs are, and that's what you're looking for right now. And all your hard work is going to pay off because that's what you're going to find. That's the new cycles you're about ready to start. Basically, the new cycle is going to start bringing in some ideal people, because now you know what you want in a relationship, and you know what you want your relationships to look like. And the energy of this you can release now. You don't need to hold on to anything that's been holding you back. All right, so singles. For single Scorpios, that's what's coming up for you in mid-November through mid-December. Couples. All right, couples, Scorpios. Let's begin your reading with your overall energies, the High Priestess also. So again, with relationships with you guys are seeking inward. You're following your intuition with relationships. For you coupled Scorpios, you've really followed your intuition right now. Like I said, a lot of you have followed your intuition, and for you couples, it's worked, because your energy for couples is the star. So you have hope, you have inspiration. It's just a great overall energy for you couples out there. For you coupled Scorpios out there. And like I said, a lot of you have followed your intuition with this. So if you're a Scorpio in a relationship, you've really followed your intuition. And you've really created a very happy and very positive atmosphere for yourself. Your communication is the Temperance. So in other words, some of your relationships have very balanced communication, where it's give and take, give and take, give and take. So basically, that's what your relationship is. It's all about listening and hearing the other person. You know what? The other person talks, you listen, and vice versa, and vice versa. So that's the energy of your communication right now for you Scorpios in a relationship, and that's great. What your strength of your relationship is the Emperor. In other words, it's all about leadership. It's all about basically control. Your relationships are in control right now. Some of you might be dating a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So some of you might be involved with a fire sign. And I always believe fire and water are actually a very good mix. I mean, yes, there's a lot of emotions running there, but we kind of, with us water signs, we can kind of, handle the fire signs, because, they can kind of get out there. We kind of can rein them in sometimes. But there is a lot of emotion and there's a lot of passion in this relationship that you Scorpios are in right now. Alright, so next card is the weakness of the relationship. It's the Hermit. And that makes perfect sense, because as water signs, we like to... Sometimes we need a break, so we have to kind of go inward sometimes to almost recharge, especially if we're involved with a fire sign. We have to go inward. We have to recharge. And a lot of times we do that. I don't like to consider it a weakness in a relationship. That's just what we do. Alright, so we kind of go inward sometimes with relationships. We go inward sometimes, and it's almost like more recuperating sometimes. And sometimes we do the self-evaluation too with the High Priestess and the Hermit. We like to sit back and evaluate our relationships. Sometimes we do that. We definitely do that. Alright, and sometimes we do that a lot, but that's just water signs. We like to do that. We like to seek inward, and sometimes we like to go inward and look at things on an intuitive level. Alright, the reality of the relationship is the Justice card. So this is about balance. Again, for you Scorpios, you have very balanced relationships right now. Very balanced. And very fairness. Very good relationships right now, especially in this time frame right now. I really feel like everything is balanced right now, and that's what you want. You want the Temperance, that balance, and you also want the fair and equal balance. The equal partnership. Somebody who's on your level. Alright, and I feel like some of you have got that already. Now, this is the passion of the relationship, is the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you'll go out and try different things. The Wheel of Fortune is all about, trying different things, inviting new experiences coming in for you couples, or... Like I said, it's all about cycles too, so you could be embarking on new cycles as a relationship too. Some of your relationships might be taking it to the next step, or some of you might actually be getting married with the Justice card there. Alright, so some of you couples might actually be getting married and taking that next step and starting that new cycle for you Scorpio couples out there. And that's awesome too. Like I said, I really love these love readings and spreads now. This is pretty cool. I got this deck. Very informative. It really helps me a lot. But yeah, some of you couples are going to be embarking on marriages and starting families of your own. And here's what to look for in the future, the Death card. What that tells me is transformation. So your relationships are going to be transforming into the next stages. You're taking the next step of transformation, which that could be marriage, it could be commitment. It's basically, yep, I feel like a lot of you couples are going to be taking your relationships to the next step. So this is what the Death card is, a transformation. It's taking that next step. All right? And that's a really good card. Like I said, you got couples, you got really great rating here. And for the singles, too. So you got a really great rating here for your love and relationship spread. And like I said, it's been a joy and pleasure. I mean, I really enjoy these new cards and these new spreads. I can't wait to bring you more love and relationships reading. So Scorpio, that's your love and relationship reading for singles and for couples for mid-November through mid-December. This is Psychic Medium Eric. And I hope you've enjoyed these videos. Like I said, I enjoy bringing them to you. You guys have been great. Keep watching and keep subscribing. And if you want a personal reading, check out my description box. You guys have a great November through December.